Hi, I'm Iris Schreier, author of Reversible Knits. I wrote this book because I wanted to create projects where both sides were intentionally designed. And in this book, some of the projects have sides that are the same on both, but that is very intentional. And some of the projects have two sides that are completely different. But in all cases, they're intentionally thought out. All you need to do in order to create reversible knits is to understand some basic skills for knitting, like knit, purl, cast on, bind off, increase or decrease. We do cover skill levels that are easy to intermediate in this book, starting with very simple projects and moving on to the more intermediate projects. This is an example of basic knitting skills. In the first chapter, we have the Brooklyn Hipster scarf, which has a skill level for beginners, and it uses stockinette and reverse stockinette stitches. Very simple project to start with. The South Porch shawl that I'm wearing is solid on one side and striped on the other, and that's an example of a slightly more elaborate technique that uses lace coupled with double knitting that's different on both sides. The Aegean wave afghan combines 6 colors in an elaborate modular pattern that teaches you how to carry the colors in such a way that you avoid the differences on the two sides that you generally get when you use multiple colors in a garter stitch pattern. The courtyard drape blanket uses cables on one side and stripes on the other, and it's a lovely combination of merino on one side and the cashmere on the other side for a slightly softer touch. For experienced knitters, I've included an appendix of reversible knits techniques, and it includes things like mixed cables with 2 colors, garter stitch and knit and purl and double knitting, incorporating lace and double knitting in the 9 squares pattern, incorporating short rows, and cables using colors, and something really different, which is angular embossed knitting. So these will be able to be used in your own projects as you get more and more comfortable, and convenient charts are included for these projects as well. Take a look at my other videos where I teach some specific techniques from reversible knits, like the Mobius cast on, the slip stitch technique to make a double-sided hat, and using a cable, a diamond cable on one side and stripes on the other.